Okay, so we all know that black people fight more than white people. Why? Because black people are a little bit more aggressive. It's like you gotta understand. White people don't usually get smart like we do. Um, this is why you probably see more black people in jail for fighting. White people they usually in jail for robbing, possibly murder, but they don't usually fight. I just don't get that concept. What's the purpose of certain races doing certain things that other people not doing? Is it because it's not legal in their nationality? Or is it just that they choose not to do that specific thing? Oh, God, only God knows. So it's like, it's totally chaotic. Nobody can really answer that unless they were to travel the world and ask each person individually. But of course nobody's going to do that because they don't have conversations, they don't have the proper knowledge of doing so. So, I mean, you got to get real. Nobody can, it's pretty understandable that black people fight a lot more because talking, words don't hurt anybody. They want people to feel how much pain and anger they're causing them. Like, they got to get so aggressive with it. You don't want to, white people just talk. I'm sure all of you all know that this is 100% true. So, don't get anything twisted with the differences and similarities. There are no similarities. We both do something. That's probably the only similarity we have. What we do and how we do it are completely different. So you can pretty much say everything in the world. It's not going to hurt anybody one bit. So that's why black people fight. White people, they don't have time for it. Look, see how many people are in jail for fighting. Bet you 90% of them African American. I bet you. I really bet you they are. So don't forget that. This is just something that I know, and I'm sharing it with you all. You all see my page. I put my videos on Facebook and YouTube. If you're watching this on Facebook, again, I say this in every last single one of my videos. Subscribe me on YouTube. It's my real name, Adriana Dye. On my videos, I got Anna in parentheses. That's what most of you all call me anyway. So, yeah. The school down here in Atlanta, the biggest race is African American. And I heard Langston got more fights than Banneker. But I heard Creekside worse than Banneker because one boy lit a girl's hair on fire because she wouldn't give him a pencil. And a lot of people said that they was going to Creekside for the 15-16 school year. It's not going to be any better. So, fighting, the races in which people fight, yeah, they matter. One of my previous videos, would you fight the opposite gender? Then it goes to races fighting against race. It was African American fighting the African American, white fighting a white. You don't usually see them Mexican. You don't usually see Hispanic people fighting. People who don't speak English don't usually fight because half the time when they speak, nobody can understand them unless they're talking to somebody in their same nationality. American people don't usually fight Hispanics because, what's the purpose of fighting if you can't understand them? That's just stupid. A crackhead would know that. So, just like, make sure you think about it before you actually start to get physical with it. Physically answering a question is not going to solve any problem. It's just going to make it worse. But you get in trouble for fighting. If you're in high school, if you're in elementary, middle, high school, you get suspended. Well, if you're in elementary and middle school, you get suspended. If you're in high school, you get suspended. You get a possible tribunal and or in arrest. If you're an adult, you go to jail. So, Look at the consequences for fighting. Yeah, so I remember last year, I remember at Banneker when Mr. Ross was like, as you all know, there is no fighting at Banneker High School. Any student that gets into a physical altercation will receive 10 days out of school suspension, possible tribunal, and or an arrest. I don't know. It's probably still that's probably still the case this year, but I have no idea how it is because our principal not even gonna be here next year. I don't know about the administrative staff. I don't know about them. I know some people who said they was leaving Banneker, but are they actually leaving? I don't know. We'll find out next year. I know that they're gonna probably be doing a lot this summer. So that's pretty much how it goes. So that's how it is. It's normally blacks fighting everybody. It's like African Americans against the world because we fight more. Man, I don't fight, but I'm saying people in my race. So know that. Remember it. Write it down. Take a picture. Don't forget it because in the future you will soon realize that the people you fight are just like you. So why are you fighting? Think about it. Because you will soon know the answer.